32-year-old banker Samuel Forson was nearly killed in December 2015 after he was beaten by 4 armed men and thrown in between the sea and the defense wall here in Tema, actually. When he managed to crawl out of the place, his car, which contained a laptop and other personal belongings, were all gone. For 2 years, nothing was heard about the cars or those who beat him, but he personally saw the vehicle in Tema on one Friday afternoon. That was only the beginning of another harrowing story for the police. Manasseh Azure Awene has spent the past 3 months following that story and now reports.
It is a sunny Friday afternoon in February, and Samuel Forson takes me to the Titanic beach located between Tema and Sakumono. On December 4, 2015, he stopped here after 8 p.m. His engine had developed a heating problem, and as he waited for it to cool, 4 men pounced on him.
They were wearing black dress overall with torchlights, so I thought it was the police officers. They looked into the car, and then I was asked to come down to open the boots. So as soon as I got down from the car, they hit me. I fell, and they started pushing me to this direction. So when we got behind the sea defense stones that you have here, I was asked to lie down, and suddenly I heard one of them saying, "Don't kill him, don't kill him." So then after they threw me into the sea. So but how I came out is only a miracle.
With the help of a taxi driver, he headed for the Sakumono police station.
So they rushed me to Nkumu Hospital, and that's what I remember. I woke up around, I think the following morning, I realized I was in 37 with the cuts all over my place, my finger. So I was there a couple of weeks, and I was discharged. I came back home, and I spent over 3 months at home.
His attackers were not arrested, and his car and other belongings were not traced until January this year.
I saw the car being driven by 2 gentlemen. So at that moment, I didn't know what to do. I was just shaking, and I jumped into a taxi, and I told that guy to follow him. It was a stolen car. So we followed them to Committee 8. There was a drinking bar. They went to park there, and the taxi driver told me there's a police office around somewhere. So we went there, and that was a police visibility office. And then the commander dispatched a team to follow me to effect the arrest. But when we got there, the police officers told me the occupants of the car, they were their colleague police officers.
With the help of Detective Chief Inspector Nana Buahin of the Sakumono Police, Samuel Forson was able to retrieve his car from the police. But according to him, one Sergeant Philip Amwako of the Tema Community 8 Police, who was found driving the car, started harassing him to refund money he had spent to repair and maintain the vehicle. He said he felt unsafe and reported the matter to the Police Intelligence and Professional Standards Department, PIPS, in February this year. JoyNews has been given details of the report from PIPS. According to PIPS, Sergeant Amwako had the blessing of his superiors to use the car to convey suspects between Tema Community 1 and Community 8 police stations. PIPS also found that Philip Amwako only demanded to remove his car tape from the vehicle and did not pursue Samuel Forson for any money spent in maintaining the car. It concluded that Samuel Forson could not provide any evidence to substantiate his claim that the police officer pursued him for any money on repairs of the vehicle. For these reasons, PIPS exonerated Sergeant Philip Amwako and cleared him of any wrongdoing. Samuel Forson says he's surprised by the PIPS findings.
They didn't even ask for an evidence to prove that the man really was pursuing me for the money. But I have a recording to prove that he was indeed following me for me to retrieve. Taking the money from all the money that he used to spend on to repair the car. So I'm surprised they are saying this.
The police would not grant JoyNews any interview beyond giving us details of the PIPS investigation. But the findings leave many questions unanswered. If the vehicle was used to convey suspects, Why did Sergeant Amoako repair it with his own money? The PIP's report also said Sergeant Amoako bought a car tape for the vehicle. Was this tape meant to entertain the suspects, or he used the vehicle as his private car for which he needed those fittings? The Sakumono police station, where Samuel Forson's attack and vehicle snatching was being investigated, is very close to Tema Community 1. Did the Sakumono police receive the signal which the Tema Community 1 police claim to have sent to all police stations after they found the vehicle? If they did, what was their response? And did the police trace the knife and sharp objects as well as the ID card of the Gridco worker found in the car? And before handing the car to an officer to use, did the police consider the possibility that the abandoned vehicle could be useful in investigation and that furnishing and using it could compromise any evidence? These and other questions are yet to be answered, even as PIPS stated that no wrong has been done in this case. For Joy News, Manasseh Azore Arena reporting.
Certainly a story that leaves on your mind a lot of questions, much more than you can have answers for.